largest sculpture is 3 stories tall. I do really big stuff. But foil is my favorite material. Why? It's cheap. Did I mention it was cheap? Yeah, it's easy too, but it's also cheap. And I can usually lump up something recognizable in seconds. Now, if you're going to make something further, foil has a dull side, it has a shiny side. You have to put dull side out. The reason is your eyes cannot perceive a 3-dimensional surface that's sparkling. You literally will have no depth perception on it. Next, add a lot of air. Foil to work has to move like clay. Do not crush this to a rock. I mean, once you've done that, it's literally dead. You can't do anything with it. So keep it light, keep it fluffy. Next bit, you have to assemble it. I mean, if you're making a little tiny bunny, you have the ears, you have to make individual ears and glue them on. And you glue them on with hot glue, like this. Why? Because it goes that fast. Then you carefully make the silhouette of your shape. And the rest of it comes into a line. Rough looking bird, ordinary spoon, use the inside edge and burnish it. When you burnish it, that rough looking bird looks a lot nicer. Use that side of the spoon if you can draw details into it. And that's how these are done. Okay? Kids are good at this. Halloween, Christmas decorations, keep that in mind. But it's not what I do. This is foil dragon, right? Okay, this foil dragon is coated with an outdoor clay. And that means this sculpture can go outside anywhere in the world, any weather in the world. So this is not for movies. This is for theme parks. Think Orlando, Florida. Think hurricanes or Siberia. I come from Montana, I'm thinking Siberia right now. So the clay itself, it's a cement-based clay. It's called Peltite. It has cement. It has clay in it. It also has fibers. Those fibers are not glass fibers. I don't work with fiberglass. You should not be working with fiberglass. These are rubber fibers. Okay, pour water into this, mix it into a cookie dough, grab a nearby tinfoil sculpture, and frost it like you're frosting a cake. Frost it about that quick. Only coat what you think you can do in 2 hours. Even if it's a little tiny bit, fine. Just work on that, bring it to a finish, make it look really nice. It all hardens, cover the whole sculpture, and in 2 weeks, we can ship this overseas to our international clients. Why do I sculpt this way? I'm in an apartment complex. I'm on the 4th floor. I cannot have a kiln. Also, I can't afford any of the tools and equipment it takes to put a single thing in a mold. You've seen the mold room. You saw how hard that was. But I built this on my kitchen table because I had access to this, and so do you. And that's why we built this room. So in the far corner there's a bright orange hot glue gun. On the table behind you is piles of tinfoil. The reason is, give it a shot while you're in this room.